Hello everyone, this is Shrike, playing more Commander Quest, and I'm trying to do a challenge where we beat the entire campaign on Ascension 14, just because that's what I'm at, without getting any other relics other than our starting relic. So we can never accept any event, reward, chest, whatever that gives us a relic. We have to beat the campaign with just whatever relic we start with. I was trying to do this with a free placement deck, and it came so close. Literally the final battle, or died in chapter 3 so many times, it's just not working. It just doesn't scale well enough without relics to buff it, to make it better. It just isn't working out. I tried with Richard once, but I don't remember why it didn't work out. But I'm going to try with her. And we're going to go, hopefully get steel generation up the wazoo. And just play a lot of steel related things. And my thought process behind that is, since we can't get other relics, we can't get plus max mana from relics. And that's like the only real way. We can get temporary ones through mana stones, which we'll probably want to do. Max HP would be nice. Enhancing a card would be nice. I can make this not exhaust so we can keep playing it. Or I can make this cheaper so we can actually... Yeah. Ballista, I think, is going to be a key part of us winning. So we're going to put all our eggs in that basket to start with. Chapter 1 shouldn't be a problem. We will be perfectly on par for the damage expected of us. We could get 2 wacky labs, or we could get an enhancement. We don't really need the enhancement, because we just got one for free. We're probably not going to do the letter quest for the hidden chapter, because this is hard enough as it is. Yeah. And I took this as my commander skill because it's cheap, and it will build value if combat drags on for too long. I'm actually going to set up our... is it better? Yeah, let's set up our steel. And I will just delay them slightly this turn with our sheep. Didn't ever expect to win that. We should draw our bolt spitters now. Which I can use to do this, and we'll just delay up top. Wait, I don't even need to delay up top. I can win with that. Alright, that works out. So far, so good. Plus 1 HP does let them survive considerably better against their rogues. And lets us survive one more hit against their militia and such. Because they would otherwise one-shot us. No, they won't. I do have enough for a ballista. But I think shield breaker is probably still just good enough for us right now. And we definitely want our archers. Oh, right, because these didn't cost mana. That's the whole point. So the hope really is that if we heavily lean on steel, our max mana won't matter nearly as much. So we really want to see steel diggers. We really want to see contract miners. And we want to be able to remove our regular miners from the deck. I think those are going to be our goals here. These are not what we want. Free placement is definitely good. Tempting offer is also really good. I mean, it's not enhanced. Free placement is kind of important, but we have the ballistas. Hopefully we can get ballistas out faster, and we won't need the eagle. We're gonna struggle with area damage for a little while, but no, we won't, because we have the Siege breakers, right? Shield breaker. So I would like to go here. I also don't want to do... let's just do the regular combat. It's fine. If we can get really good wacky labs, it could potentially carry us the rest of the game. Especially on like the ballista. Since we don't have a whole lot going for us right now, let's just get our steel generated. So that next time around we can get that. Luckily at the end of the chapter, since we can't accept the relic, we can accept a heal. Heals are good, you know? Do I have enough mana to play what I want to do? Not quite. Will I win this? I've got range 6. They have range 6, so it's the same. But I'll have more of them, so we will win. I'm going to play this. And then double this. And we should be good. Or not. Oh, just barely. Jeez. Luckily, they attacked our barricade instead of our stuff. So if we play... Okay, we've got enough to play our ballista next turn. Do I want more than that? Or do I just want the archers? I think just the archers is probably a good idea. The sheep's not going to be very useful to us for a while, at least. We have no way to give him attack. You can use him as a distraction, and that's about it. So the ballista is very good in terms of that. It can attack both lanes. Could potentially actually just win us this. I'm smart about it, but I don't know if it'll attack these or this first. Well, we're just going to play a bunch of things and... Why did they take damage? Well, our ballista didn't really accomplish too much, but we will still win, so that's good enough for me. Actually, I can do this. This is cool. Now I can win us the game. I don't have the Blade Storm or anything on. What am I forgetting about that's doing that damage? Oh, anytime I spend steel. It's the same effect as the blade base card. So that's why I forgot that is my starting relic. That way, every time we're playing steel things, we're getting more value. Encouraging us to play it more and more. Strategist would be nice, but we need to be careful about our deck becoming too reliant on enhancements. So I'm only really gonna get the one here. So as much as I would like that. However, Tribal Merchant is definitely worthwhile. We only have so many ways to get more mana. I'm gonna put this in and I'm gonna hope for something good. Increase number of units by 3. Oh, making it cheaper would also be really good, but this is just better. It's really good value. Reduce health by 10 doesn't matter. That's fine. If it's taking hits... Whatever. We messed up. The only benefit to it being at 20 health is that with our commander skill we can make it 21, and therefore I can survive one counterattack from a boss and can shoot a second time. That's the niche that would benefit it. I have enough mana to do this, so I may as well. Yeah. The problem is, well, these guys only represent 4 damage. It's really not a big deal, so I'm gonna instead do this. They get the shots off. These guys will tank. And... well, they healed them, but that's fine. Get some more mana stones. Mana stones are going to be key to our success. Until we can secure more steel generation at least. Well, I'm going to do that. And that. I may as well play these out actually. So that we got more steel for next time. Our ballista's there. That does represent 40 damage that we could just plop down and kill the boss with. But we definitely want that next turn, so I'm not going to play our shield breaker. Instead, I'm going to do this and hopefully just win. I might just want to wait for these guys to back off. Can I play both? I can play both. Oh wait, he's... Yeah, that's fine. He takes less damage from it, but... He's shielded. He only took 7 per hit. Bleeding Aesthetic is probably... You know what? Since our stuff is going to be generally pretty weak, reducing the enemy down to 1 is going to hurt them more than it'll hurt me. Especially in Chapter 3. In Chapter 3, this will be key. Because orcs have like 40 health a lot of the time. And our damage is not going to... It's a relic! I have to just greed and hope I don't get it. Okay, good. For once I wanted to lose the 50-50. It would have... The odds would have decreased with each one and increased the rarity. So statistically, if I just kept gambling, I would have lost. And it would have been fine, but... Oh, I can remove a card. I could also... Strategic resource. I think thinning our deck out is better. I think we get rid of a bolt spitter, ironically. Oh no, because if we do that, our damage potential is just so much lower. And it combos well with Bleeding Aesthetic in theory. Let's just remove a miner. And we better hope that we draw some more. I wish I had more gold to delete another one, but oh well. Alright, well. Back in you go, Steel Ballista. You're our key to the victory here. 7? Okay. Reduce health by what? 10? They're very, very weak, but... No relics for us. No thank you. Okay, so here's the question. No, it's definitely better to do Tribal Merchant. Because that is value we get continuously. Where the other cards are one-time use. So it's not as important for them to be free. Well, this is a good map for Ballista, potentially. Not when they have 1 HP, though. I'm just going to get that for later, because we don't have a very good starting hand here. I don't think bringing guys to the top is super worthwhile, but maybe. I think I'm just going to play out a sheep. Force them to turn around slowly. And then when they want to shoot back, they have to turn around again. Alright, we need as much steel as possible. So I'm just gonna work toward that goal. As soon as we get, if we get a single archer over here, we'll be fine. Oh, I mean, that kind of also works, except for the fact I can't kill them, because they are armored, so that does not work whatsoever. I wonder if it works on boxes. If the pool works on the... I don't know. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to just beef over here. You know what? Let's find out. I'm not gonna want the bloody pool anywhere else, so... I might have to just suck this up. Not the greatest turns. This is not ideal. It did work. They're at 1 HP now. He set me on fire, which is kind of fine. I would really like to place these. But I need them to not get hit, so I need... I mean, it might just solve our problem here. As long as I can hit this gate, it's really good. I mean, most of them can. But I don't want them to be in range of these, so that looks pretty good. We spent steel, so that's why the 3 damage procced. I'm gonna buffer this a little bit. I guess I should have pressed the button. I burned a little bit, but we'll heal after this combat anyways. Okay. I'm just gonna do this and play out some more. We actually have a lot of mana now. But they are shooting at the door. 4 of them are at least. Just barely. Now I can get some more of them in. I can't put them in range of the archers because then the archers will just murder all of them. I can do this. Interesting. Can do this. I don't know if they'll focus them over the siege engine. I can get a bunch of shots off immediately anyways. So it might be worthwhile. Nope, they all just died. The downside to only having 1 HP, huh? Just kill those guys quickly. We should be perfectly fine now to just go win this, I think. We want as much steel as we can get. Unfortunately, our ballistas aren't going to be able to place anywhere that's going to be able to shoot him. Oh, actually, we could. Right here. They could fit. They don't fit because they're so bloody big. Well. Okay. At least they can work on shooting this stuff, I guess. We need to do as much damage as possible to him. That's so many ballistas. I'm starting to believe this might actually just work. As long as we can get, like, any kind of better units, like melee units, for cases like this. Where it's like, we just don't have the damage. Oh, there we go. That'll work. That'll get us in range. Perfect. We have 3 turns left. We better hustle. Okay, they are in range. They're just not doing it. Okay, we definitely have this. Nice. Okay. A little close, but not too bad. Pull Teeth is pretty good in this particular case because it gets us a lot of mana. It gets us card draw. Costs us 10 HP, but that is okay, generally speaking. Not wonderful, but nope, no relic, no relic, no relic, no relic. Not in this run. We want to heal because we can't get the relic. Just gotta remind ourselves. Well, we can get a wacky lab, a couple events. A shop. Enhancement. Another of... Ooh, two... Ooh, Well, if we're gonna have to get a danger battle, we may as well get as much stuff as possible. Normally, getting more danger battles is good. But without a bunch of relics passively making all of our stuff overpowered, we have to be careful. Oh wow, that was super lucky. Normally they buff the patrolman on top, and then they're really annoying to deal with. I think I want to draw. I will spend the HP. That's pretty decent. The problem is these guys still do a lot of damage. We just need a lot of dudes to be able to deal with it. Problem is, I don't have... It might be worthwhile to save our mana. No, next turn we're not going to really need mana, so... We don't have the summon slots up here. I can give them protection. That does work. Fortunately, it doesn't give us protection. And this is where Bleeding Aesthetic, in theory, will be good. Because it'll make all these guys 1 HP. And then we can clean it up. Maybe what? Well, I may as well play the Shield Breaker then. Let's push the button. I should have done that first, but it is what it is, I guess. The sheep can distract. They all have 1 HP and then they can get killed. Our guy's going down to 1 HP sucks, but it's not as bad as it is for them. Wow, they buffed those guys again. That is double good luck. Although I don't have a way to deal with these guys this time. Except for the fact that our miners will survive. No, they won't survive 2 shots. They do 6 damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's get as much steel as we can. We're going to need our ballistas to finish this fight. Our ballistas do represent 70 damage, so... we can just do this to win. Even if he kills one of them, it'll be fine. We will still win. Kaboom! Easy peasy. What are they doing? Alright, that's a good win condition. Guild support. Oh, healing spring. Most of our stuff only has 1 HP anyways. Contract miners are going to give us a ton of steel. We need them. They're very cheap. Change 1 card. I need to enhance it though to make it really worthwhile. What do I want to change? I guess just a regular miner since we got guild support. Hopefully it's something good. That's decent. That's not bad. That can apply to our commander, which makes it very good. And it can cost us steel, which then does 3 random damage to enemy units. Do I want to dare put this in? It could get exhaust, which would be really bad. I could start putting something else in. What do I want to experiment on? Tribal Merchant? I could theoretically get 10 copies of it, but then I won't have enough card draw. I could make the sheep do something. I could give it attack. Probably not worth it. Bleeding Aesthetic. If I got more of them, it doesn't really... more blood pools doesn't really help. It doing more damage would be okay, but not ideal. Shield Breaker, having more of them would be nice. Increased damage would also be nice. Or just retain so we can keep it in our hand. Ooh. 5 HP and survive longer. I think retain will actually be the most value for us. Well, these are terrible now. Probably gonna struggle to use that card. Curse cards, I don't think. Look, that is mana and card draw. Those curses will just wreck us. If they kill if I get sadism, our ballistas will just end up getting killed. We must throw it away. Plus, that would give us a relic, which would invalidate the run. Right, remember that. Well, this is on sale again. D1. I can't do that and get Healing Spring. Maybe I just don't care about Healing Spring. Need to remove... You know what? Maybe I just remove the Shield Breaker. No, because we need the area damage. We just don't have the area damage. I'm gonna get rid of more miners. We really need to get to this enhancement here. I will take the heal. Thanks. Can't take the relic, but I can take the heal. Which means I can do this. These will give 10 steel each. That one card represents 20 steel. We're gonna go up. Can't take this relic. Gotta skip it. It's fine. Those aren't that exciting anyways. We can now enhance another card, which is great. Probably Tempting Offer. Or maybe Mining Contract so we can just get it out of the way. Defensive Metallurgy is really, really good. It's hard to spend 2 mana on it. Let's make the Mining Contract cheaper. So we can guarantee the steel generation every turn. Alright, Danger Battle. Hopefully... This one's probably okay for us. Okay, well, I mean, that's a decent starting draw. Not gonna be super good or anything. I should have played this first. Oh well. I'm gonna save my Mana Stone. Things won't reach us this turn, but they will next turn. Hopefully we draw something good. Well, we took 5 damage to the face, which kind of sucks, but... Bleeding Aesthetic is great against these. Like, really good. I think it might be time to pull teeth. Guild support will let us deal with this. I don't have anyone that's armored. Armored would be amazing for dealing with this kind of stuff, but oh well. I should probably wait to play that. I think that's probably fine. I just don't want these guys to immediately kill it. But I'd probably play it back. Well, okay, I can just do it now. Okay, we lost one of them, but... All units, that's fine. Okay, can I get a little card draw? No, I'm gonna be 5 short. That's unfortunate. Okay. You can tank. Flank. Anything that runs through the blood will be weaker. Well, there's not much else I can do here, so... I can potentially delay this guy with the sheep. I do this? Yes. Okay. Delay them just a little tiny bit. Okay, those archers are dead. Those guys are dead. Whatever. Well, we're gonna have a lot of steel, so I think this is probably a good idea. I will need some guys over here. If I get them protection... You know what? I got enough mana to do this. So let's just do this. Okay, and they're just turning around now because they're just like, yeah, I don't want to attack you. It's fine. I'm going to run away now. Sure. The blood pool's gone. We are highly likely to draw the ballista next turn. What else will I draw? Some steel, but probably not enough to play this. Well, actually, I think that's worthwhile. Although, if we draw the ballista and I don't have enough steel, we could have just won. I could just win. I should have thought about how much HP he has left. I didn't draw it anyway, so we technically played correctly. Oh, that's a false economy. Typically, a bad play that just happens to work out does not make it a good play. It's just not how... It's not how things work. A lot of bad card players will think that. Oh, but it won me the game. Yeah, but statistically, if you had like a 2% chance of it working out, it was not the right play to do. I just wait just a second to play that. I can guarantee... You can shoot him for more damage to win. Oh, fuck, those are not... I'm taking extra damage for no reason. I messed up. I should have just played him around in the middle here. Whoops. I don't have any free placement to really deal with this, but whatever. Oh, well, I got a sheep. 29. Why does it cost 29? Each time you steel decreases by 10. But it starts at 30. Why the heck is it 29? Minus 1? What? Huh? Well, we got our turtle soup back. That's cool. Military arts. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Doesn't show me the minor. Oh wait, no. Okay, they're already plus. I mean, you can make a lot of things. We just don't have the card draw. I'm scared of. I'm scared that we don't have card draw. Oh, we got this, but then I don't have the HP for it. How many? One more? I wish this was exhaust. I really do, so I could just use it once and then not have it in my deck. What? If I refreshed, what would I get? That would be better. We'll take it. I guess. Might work out. Do I keep putting steel ballistas back in? Let's risk it. Reduce steel by 10. That's nice. That's better than the others. Reduce health by 10. That's fine. It's already at 1 HP. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do I top off my health? I don't think so. I think we're fine. I can make this guy free. Free is definitely really nice. Tempting offer. I think we do just make this guy free. We're gonna play him a lot. And since we're actually not that hurt for mana, making tempting offer cheaper is just, it's not that important. Although, hey, that works out. I wish I had any kind of free placement here. Wouldn't that be nice? And we're gonna want this card, so I'm gonna pay the extra cost that they're giving me to do it. I'm just gonna play everything out, actually. And hopefully they can destroy this, but I don't think we'll get to this turn. It's not enough time. Well, want this for sure. The sheep, you know what? I'm not paying 2 mana for that. Let's pull teeth. Damn, that's unfortunate. I just don't have the steel. Well, I may as well push the button then. He will die. He'll cause blood. They'll go to 1 HP, hopefully. We do have to deal with all this. At some point. Well, if this whole thing burns, that would work out, but we're not killing it fast enough. Fortunate. Oh, you're gonna burn the sheep out of my deck. That's actually quite nice. Thank you. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want it. What are we gonna draw? High likelihood of drawing the ballista. And we'd have to pair it with the miner in order to do shield breaker with it. I don't think I bother. Even though it would be kind of nice down here. We want the ballistas in the middle here. So then they can cover us, cover both sides and not get hit by the fire. There's not much point in playing this because everything except for that is already plus, but I've got, I mean, I could do it. I've got 5 potential mana. Also, well, this did work out that I can play that. I should probably give all this protection. Because it gives me protection too, which is a great safety net. You know what, this is probably worthwhile too. You should be able to destroy that. This turn, this is a very, very slow deck. Like, we are having a rough time of getting to where we need to be. Well, I may as well, let's just push the button. I think he's volatile. This is volatile. So I'll just play the junk out. Okay, fire will burn everything there. Oh, protection actually did protect them there. We got ballistas. You know what? Could solve this problem. Are these area damage? They are. They're gonna get in the way. I can wait till the fire's gone, actually. I have a plan, but I'm gonna have to do this at slow mode. Play this here. No, they insta-died. Well, fuck. Okay, I was slightly too fast on the draw there. Oh well. Speed it up again. Goodbye, my 30 steel. Well, we're gonna do it again. I'm just gonna play them here. I may as well just play this out. There's no point in not doing it at this point. Everything will be enhanced. Alright, not bad. We did some good damage to the Drake. We should realistically be completely safe in the front here. I really wish I had card draw. Card draw would be nice. A free placement would also be nice. These Tiger Hunters are a problem. Or they would be. Couldn't do this. We need some things in the middle here anyways. Do we? Actually, all this is destroyed already. Ha! Our ballista's already killed them. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna go down the middle. We'll get blood pooling over this side. I think I'd rather have... I could protection these guys, and they can definitely deal with this. Oh, frick, I just made them all 1 HP. Well, the protection makes up for it, I guess. Oh, the piercing is going to ruin me, though. I got just enough mana to do this. May as well keep the pain train going. One more of those and we win. Okay, ballistas. We just need to make we need more card draw. And we need a way to reliably draw the ballistas more often. And that would just solve all of our problems. I guess there's really not much point in playing this stuff out. Ballistas plus protection is pretty damn clutch. These guys, they're not piercing at least. We didn't draw our ballistas, so I may as well do this. I really need to be pushing that button more often. So we put a bit of mana stones now. This is good to know. It means our plan has worked in terms of I have decent mana generation, but really focus on playing a lot of steel stuff. I really have no use for all this. It's neat. Steel catapult. That is an alternative win condition. If I can enhance it, that'll be very good. Or at least it's huge area damage that uses steel, which will then also proc our relic. Well, we can heal back up. And it uses our mana initially, which is, you know, a good use of things. This looks good, and then we go across to here. And we can avoid all the danger battles in theory. Although events can trigger them as well. Oh, we have 3 regular battles, which we're in chapter 3 now, and we have 1 relic. We are underpowered. So let's just hope for some good draws here. I think the steel generation is more important than getting this up turn 1. Especially since they're gonna rain death on us. Let's start pushing the button. That's probably a good idea. Now I'm hoping that the bleeding aesthetic is gonna really come in clutch. And probably do this. Make these enhanced. Buff this. I can't get 2 for 1, but these guys probably won't reach us. Oh, shoot the archer. Thank you. And what if we just survive this turn? I really didn't want to pull teeth this turn, but I think I have to. These guys are gonna have their face in. And we will take more damage than we would otherwise lose. We can distract them a little bit with the sheep. As long as we just get to the end, we're good. Okay. They'll die. We can now start playing this out. It's not enhanced right now, but it is better than nothing. Let's start chunking him down. Although we want steel. Ooh. We're not gonna have enough steel to play the ballistas next turn. I messed up. I done goofed. Not gonna use our base card here. It just means we'll win slightly slower. That's all. Overall, oh, actually, I do have enough. Oh, because I got the base card played, the mining contract. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ain't she a beaut? I need to play this first. So I can do this. Do this. And I may as well. And we should just win. So it all worked out. Oh, another tribal merchant. The question is, actually the tribal vanguard might actually be worth more. It might actually be worth more than the merchant in this particular deck. Just because we don't have card draw. However, well, we have some. We've pulled teeth. The problem is it requires a summon tile. And right now, we don't have a summon tile problem. But the siege is taking up one. We don't have a mana stone sink. But we could get one pretty easily. I think just having more mana stones in general will be useful. Going down and then up. Yeah. Okay, 2 more combats. Every combat is definitely a concern. Oh dear. This can blow up to deal 20 damage to everything. Isn't that fun? This is not a great starting hand. But this does work. I actually want him to die sooner so he gets the blood pool out. Reduces them all to 1 health. And then maybe these guys can clean it up after. Probably not, but that's definitely a lot easier to kill. A lot easier. Get more mana stones. Well, even if they're shielded, at least we can kill them with that. I think I want to pull teeth. I actually noticed it's not showing me how many cards are in my hand. Normally they're numbered. Well, oof. They're gonna start shooting those barrels down below, but that's probably fine. Could also just do this and then buff them and hopefully... Oh, actually, this is really good. If I can fit them down here. Come on. There it is. Give them... Oh, I really should have done this. I couldn't afford it anyway. Oh, no, I could have. I totally could have afforded to get them 2 protection. Oh my god, this guy just wiped them all out. Well, you know, the thought was there. The thought was there. Well, at least I can start sieging. Is it worth killing him? Probably not. There's little reason not to use our mana stones whenever we have them, that's for sure. Well, these could still blow up for 20 damage, which would be bad. It would not be good. What are we going to draw next? We're going to get our ballista next turn. Our mining contract's up, so we'll have enough no matter what next turn. Well, I shouldn't say no matter what, but... Could kill him. Could do... big damage to those guys. I probably should have pushed this first. That's good. If I do this, I have to do it so that they only get 1 protection. So I need enough steel for next turn. Well, we're not in any danger of dying, at the very least. I can't get 40 steel. But hopefully they'll shoot him before he kills them all. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be tight? No, don't turn around. Okay, whatever. It works. And they just dealt 20 damage to everything. That sucks. Including my face. I can't afford You taking that kind of damage? My health is a precious resource. We're on the third and final chapter, so I can only do so much. This freaking guy, dude. I think I'm just gonna start every turn. Hit him. Hope for the best. And all we have to do, really have to do, is stall. If I get ballistas, we win. Well, I would say that if this guy wasn't in the way. Wait, I think we win if we have enough steel. I don't. I do. I just have to wait for him to get out of the way. And then I can apply this and... Oh god. Shoot! Shoot! Stop just looking around and shoot! God damn. Okay, it's fine. Victory. This gets us a lot of steel, but it is a card we'd end up drawing. This is a good use of steel. In terms of tanky ability. But really, we're still struggling to have enough steel to do everything we want. And there's probably not that many shops. Actually, there's two. No, we can't get both shops. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Two shops to spend our gold on instead of that. Steel Allegiance is really not that powerful. It doesn't have that much damage. I don't think having things tank is really what we need. Insight. Let's just swap cards for things in our draw pile. It's just not as good as real card draw. Oh, Steel Digger, random food, bandage. I could justify all three of these. I think we get the Steel Digger. It uses up our mana. We've got a lot of mana. Gets us more steel. I think that's worthwhile. That'll generally be a pretty decent draw. Well, I think it's probably worth it to spend 5 HP to do this. Let's Bleeding Aesthetic, and then Bolt Spitters behind, and Miners for funsies. To start getting our steel generation going. Yeah, getting the Bloody Aesthetic guy was definitely the right choice. I wish I had card draw right now. My god, do I wish I had card draw. Or this was enhanced. That would also be nice. Unfortunately, we have none of these things. But we'll be somewhat set up for the future turns. We just have to make sure we don't die here. Well, that was kind of rude, but I think I want the mana stones. Definitely want the steel. We need to delay up here. I could buy both. I think that's probably just better to do. Do I want the shield breaker? It's just not that good. It just doesn't do that much damage. It does area damage, but compare that to spending 20 to do 20 damage to everything. It's much better. So now, oh my gosh. Well, we definitely need to push this button. Got a lot of mana stones. Like, more mana stones than I really know what to do with. Well, there's no reason not to play this at this point when we've got this much steel. Alright, we're good. I think the one thing we're lacking is just consistent card draw. That's all we need. Everything else is... I really should have improved those. Well, I can at least make this cheaper. That's nice. Let's not let them build up many units. I think that will be our safety. We don't need to be smacking the hit commander for 20 damage. We can just guarantee that we are safe. And now we can just win. There's no danger whatsoever. In fact, I can even do this. That's pretty good. We just have to get another tribal merchant. I don't think so. We need card draw. We have more than enough mana. This costs 0, gets us 30 steel. Then again, we had a lot of steel in that combat too. So maybe... just need card draw. Really need like strategic resource. Beautiful! Because now we have a lot of steel to spend on it. And draw 3 cards. Lose half your gold, remove 2 random cards, lose 30 health. Goodbye the gold. It is the least useful. Even if we go to shops, it doesn't matter. We need our HP as a safety. I mean, I've got enough mana. Everything's so cheap in my hand, and I've got no card draw. Well, I'll push the button, I guess. This will make these guys all 1 health, and then hopefully we can kill them. But coming up behind. Slightly afterward. It almost worked. We still took so much damage, and that's why I should have played the sheep. Oops. What was that effect? Haha. Deal 1 damage to all units within a wide range and increase their damage by 2. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Well, we don't have steel, unfortunately. And I drew all my steel stuff. Oh, I may as well play this out now. All I've got. I might as well play the base card too. Oh, that's great. That's a very good one to have right now. Because I can retain our steel ballista. Because that is how that plus protection will be how we actually kill him. Okay. Question is, do I draw more or less? Okay, that's fine. Now let's just play this. It'll make us very safe. In theory. I guess it doesn't matter if it's in the blood, but I'd prefer it not be in the blood. I want enemies to walk into the blood. I think that's probably fine. I'm not gonna pull teeth because our HP is already below half. I'm gonna retain it maybe, so that way we have it just in case I desperately need to draw. That's good to have. This is nice. Okay. We're not gonna have enough damage this turn to kill him. Is it worth the draw? Could I draw here? I could get the ballista. It's possible. For 5 HP. I think we don't need to be that risky. I think we can just play this relatively safe. We're gonna do this. Yeah, that includes me, so that's the important thing. So I have 2 protection. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. I don't know. It's probably not worth. I could probably retain this for next turn. That's a good idea. For when we have a... when we need a really spiky turn to obliterate him in one go. Oh yeah, okay. So I think we can probably do it now. Do we have enough steel? If not, we can get it. I mean, this is 50 steel. I think we just win here. Oh, the riders are annoying though. They're in the way. So this will be 70 damage. And then this would be another 40 damage. But all the ballistas have to be able to hit this first. So I need these wargs out of the way. Let's hope that's good enough. Okay. Wait for it. Do this. Do this. Do this. No, no, he turned around! God damn it. Well, so much for that plan. It was the perfect plan. Promise. Oh, well, we can do it again. It's fine. Except this time properly. No distractions. I don't have... well, whatever. Oh, come on, I'm so close! 3 HP! 3! Fuck! They're toying with me. This is so annoying. Okay. Just gonna kill these wargs. Fuck it. Well. Unfortunate, but... I guess I kind of need the steel. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna retain that at the end of the turn. Okay. Well, this is good. Can make those cheaper. We still don't have the spiky damage to kill this guy. But we will also not die, so... can only keep one of them anyways. I could try and draw our catapult, our ballistas, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, we can't lose, but we can't win right now either. Which is mildly aggravating. Well, let's kill those. I'll just keep doing what we're doing, I suppose. I still did not draw them. Okay, I'm just gonna start spending these mana stones so they're out of my hand. Draw. I still didn't get it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I probably should have done this. Well. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. I should probably just not be wasting my steel on that. This is fine. Where is it? Oh my goodness. I'm tired of waiting. I have a very high chance of drawing it. Like a 50-50 chance. but not good enough. If I did another 20 to him, wouldn't have been enough anyways. Okay, we finally got it again. I wish I could get protection on these because that would guarantee the kill. I need 10 damage out of these guys in order to make this work. What should happen? Okay, we win. It was brutally long. Free Patrolman is okay. It's free placement. It gives us a damage buff. And the wine. I don't think I want to dilute my deck with it though. Last roll. Giant Eagle, kind of the same thing. It's like free placement would be nice, but doesn't. Maybe I could have taken the card draw tribal there, but alright. One more chance to make this stupidly amazing. Go. Increasing attack range is nice. Granting ignition is nice because it's extra fire damage. Attacking faster? Oh, I can't do more than 8 range actually. Attack faster. Ooh, it's really bad. It's not good. It's back to normal. Was that worth it? Probably not. It might be worth it because they attack so slowly. They were dying. I really need this to be enhanced, I think. More than defensive metallurgy. Okay, a relic that we will ignore. We will not take it and invalidate the run. That's taken over an hour. I have to think so much with this build. Please no combat. Okay. Enhance a random card. Okay, our miner is slightly more powerful. That's fine. I might want to pick up some food. Or that's really all I can afford actually. Plus 10 health or mana. We don't need the mana actually. A little bit of damage could make the difference. The key spot. Plus 10 health on our ballista for the final battle maybe. Or I mean that's the only thing we'd use it on. I think this is the last chance, yeah. Okay, let's do damage. I could also alternatively get rid of the faceless one, but the faceless one actually might be clutch, I'm thinking. There is a world where it will save us, and we'll be able to finish him off. This one should be fine for us. Assuming we draw better than what I just drew. This is not a good opening draw, but I guess it works. I just let them walk forward a little bit. I can get everybody, including me. And now speed it back up. Okay, he just summoned a very big dude, which is not ideal for us. I wish I had saved the mana now, but technically I don't need to play this turn. I could do this. Start working on his health. And the protection really lets us survive longer there, which is nice. I will heal him to heal the damage I just did, but is that worth it? Probably. Even if not right now, it will be. Damn, that sucks. I don't want to spend 10 HP right now just to get this out. I could do it. I'm not going to get enough anyways, realistically. I think we just stall. Well, this is the perfect amount of damage to kill those, so we'll do it. Fortunately, we're going to dig through our entire deck again to get that back. I can potentially pull them away with the sheep if need be. Delay them slightly. Okay, well, I mean, we're living. We're not dead. And now I can do this. I should probably do it on top of there. Oh, no. The first one should be up here. To avoid any shenanigans. I mean, that's nice. And we got the blood pool here to also defend us. I think that's all I can do. Unless I want to take damage. Which obviously I do not. Wow, they could reach that. That's crazy. I mean, that's pretty good value. Now his guy's tiny because he had nothing on the board. Get some steel, archers, more steel. That's all I can really do. Is our ballista the last card? No. I think doing this is probably good. And then push this button, play this, and this, and even this. +2 protection will give them substantial damage output because of the survivability. Now we can do this and just win the game. Isn't that great? Kaboom. Well, win the battle, I should say. Retain a card. That might be really clutch. I'm gonna take it. We've seen how good that can be. Or when we can't afford. I should heal. There's nothing in our deck that super duper needs to be enhanced. That wouldn't be better than just having more HP in this combat. Maybe defensive metallurgy, but I am glad that we have this particular boss and not the other one. Ooh. I'm going to retain this, so I'm going to want to get our steel generation going. I'm actually going to avoid... If one torch is lit, we're going to have some problems. I get 10 steel either way from doing that. I can guarantee being able to play ballistas next turn. But I'm highly likely to get enough steel anyways. But if I don't, it's going to be bad. Okay, they're going to have +1/+1. That's not the worst because they shouldn't reach us this turn. And we can put the torch out next time. Yeah, the ballistas are more important. Okay. This is fine, actually. These are free. I can put you up here to put that torch out. I can put you here to put that torch out. And you can just sit in the middle here. You can wall here. And then they'll copy the bleeding aesthetic guys, I guess. Oh, they died. Much faster than I thought they would. Okay, so they have a whole bunch of these, which will generate more pools, which is kind of funny. I need to spend our steel for this. unfortunately. Okay. Do I pull teeth? Is it worthwhile? Based on those cards, no. Defensive Metallurgy would be nice, but in this case it's not. I realized what I should have done was Faceless one the... I'm gonna keep this in my hand. May as well. Okay, we have some stuff to do. Not die. I need to card draw. We're gonna spend our mana. I'm almost guaranteed to do this, so... Oh, that's nice. I wish I had more card draw, but... I think it's better to kill these guys or these ones. The archers are kind of a problem. Need to protect my units. Quite badly. Means I need to do something like this. Oh, fuck. I'll light torches if I do that. And then they get 1/1, which is really bad. I think I need to kill the most things possible. What? They're shielded, they'll survive with 1 HP. That's not the greatest. If I Faceless for 10 HP, I could play 2 Contract Miners, which means I could set a torch, unlight a torch. Feels bad to do that. I don't think I even necessarily need to. The sheep, man. The sheep can distract. Well, these guys can be protected. And they'll... I think it's probably fine. This will only do 1 damage, 2 damage to us because they have +1/+1, but okay. We'll keep the Faceless one. We need... Okay, a bunch of sheep, that's fine. We've got 2 torches lit. We need to put them out. We need to be careful where I put things. I would like to draw. I need to empty my hand a little bit. Okay, we got the ballista. We have our play. Which is to play this. I wish I had protection. But it's not in the cards to play. So it's better to put it back farther. Play the 10 mana. Or some more. I need you here. I'm gonna probably do this, actually. Can I play 2 things? I can. So this and this. No, okay, we're good. That's pretty decent. We'll keep this. Let's keep the miner. Because we are low on steel. How do I want to do this? How do I want to handle this? I think having blood pools up there would be good. Put that torch out. Need to card draw. Okay, we can keep this in our hand afterward. We've got enough. I should do this first, and then this. I'm 10 short, but that's fine. We can destroy these guys. And then I can probably protection either my face. My face is probably not a bad idea. Just in case, but we're actually doing quite well, so maybe I can be... No, I'm going to play this safe. I'm going to give myself protection. they shoot so far. That's so good. Okay, lit a torch. That's fine. I can get a lot of steel this way. And do this. I really wish I had protection at the same time, but it's not lining up. Okay. Play the sheep last to guarantee that if they copy anything, it'll just be cheap. Look, this just guarantees that we are relatively safe from damage. Killing all of... let's just keep putting damage on him. Some of the sheep over here, I guess. Okay. Because we get enough of these ballistas out, and... How are you in range? It didn't look like you were going to be in range. Okay, well... Oh, we drew this again. That's nice. Except I didn't draw any card draw, and I'm 5 short. 5 steel short. Need to put a torch out, so I'll do that. I'll keep this for next turn, I guess. And see, as nothing spawned, I may as well. There's a lot of HP that we have to churn through. We're just gonna keep this going. Okay, we finally got the combo. So I can do this. Do I double protection? Or do I blow this up so they can't shoot me? I think I blow that up. I can still draw a little bit. Oh, nice. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, I can give them 2 protection, so they can attack 3 times. That's 210 damage in theory. Although these guys are gonna reduce that a little bit. Or just a little tiny bit. 3 HP! 3! And... we did it! Will it give us the achievement? Yes! We got it! Finally! Finally! The shadow still watches us, but it watches us beat the game with only a single relic. That was a hard, very challenging achievement to get. What is the... How many people have done that? Only 1% of the players have done that. I can understand why. That was difficult. I guess if you were playing on the easiest difficulty, it would be, well, a lot easier. But on 14? My god. Shout out to ballistas. And you know what? St. Catherine's sword was pretty solid. Pretty solid. It just kept giving us a little bit of value every single time. Was it maybe was it the best relic? Maybe not. Maybe the protection on structures would have been better. I'm not sure. But that was a good run. Good run. See you guys in the next one tomorrow, because these are daily uploads. Somehow, still after like a month, over a month. Wow. See you guys then.